guys, this is Future Keely jumping on. Just wanted to introduce the video. So today I'm doing a deep clean slash speed clean that turned into a deep clean video. But yeah, welcome to my channel and I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye. Good morning, guys. Come on, come on. In. Good girls. Good morning. So I'm just laughing because I can see my son had put a bra on one of his tractors. Didn't realize that was there. We're doing a quick cleaning video. We got up at 6 a.m. this morning and played a lot, had breakfast, and then I brought him over to his grandma's. So now I'm going to show you what the house looks like right now. This is from last night's dinner and this morning's play. I've cleaned up his cars and stuff, but this is what we're working with. I'm going to show you around just the downstairs area and what we're going to be cleaning. All right, so when you come in through the front door, I've got some shoes all over the place. Oh, this is Buttons and this is Gypsy. So you walk through the front door, this is what you see. Clean that. Have to deal with that. Girls, quiet, please. That's the basket that I use going upstairs. Put stuff in that needs to go upstairs. Put my jacket away. And then you walk into this. I have to clean that. There's some dishes I need to take care of. This looks blurry. Okay, that's better. Girls, quiet, please. I've got to clean the stove, or the stovetop, because I used it last night. But this is what we're working with. So this is what we are going to be cleaning. I also want to do a bit of a deeper clean and condition the couch. And yeah. So we're just gonna do an overall clean and maybe like dusting there. Haven't done that in a while. Maybe oil the table and start there. First, before we do any of that, I am going to make a coffee, light some candles, and then we're going to start. I have these stainless steel wipes to disinfect, 7th generation disinfecting multi-surface cleaner, marble and granite and quartz cleaner for the counters, glass cooktop heavy duty cleaner, and this is just a bottle of alcohol, vinegar, and water that I use for windows and disinfecting. But yeah, so let's begin. Alright, so here we just start putting away the dishes from last night because normally I am just way too tired after a full day with my toddler and after making dinner and after the bedtime routine. It's a lot, so sometimes I just leave the dishes in the sink, either soaking in water or without water. And now I'm just clearing all of that away into the dishwasher. we're just drying all of the dishes that are the clean dishes that are left in the sink and putting them away. What I'll usually do is just put them on the countertop above where they actually go, and then you'll see me using the magnet because all of our drawers and cupboards are child-proof right now. So then I put them in after. Now I'm just clearing off the countertops so I can wipe the backsplash and wipe the counters. And here I'm actually just using the granite spray. It's specifically for granite and marble. And my toddler sometimes brings in rocks from outside, so I'm just showing you the 2 rocks that I had kept on the counter, and I threw them outside. And this is the stovetop cleaner that we use. I get it at Home Depot. And I use 2 separate pieces of paper towel, one to rub it all in, and then the other one to take off any of the excess product. And for the top part of the cooker, I use 70% alcohol on a paper towel and wipe everything down. I found that if I used anything else or any other cleaning products, it would leave streaks or scratches in the actual material of the stove. And I'm just using that disinfectant spray just on the backsplash and on the fan. And here I'm just doing a little miniature deep clean of the toaster, wiping it all down just because it's set near the stove top, so sometimes it gets splattered. And I'm just using a toothbrush, a cleaning toothbrush, to get out all of the crumbs that get stuck in the top there. And don't forget to wipe underneath your cupboards, especially underneath a toaster or anything near the stove. Using the disinfectant on the handles of the cupboards. I don't think I did that to every handle because I probably forgot midway through what I was doing. And now I just put everything back. I'm using a stainless steel wipe. I think we purchased this from Home Depot as well on the microwave. We found that any other type of product would leave streaks. And then I'm just using alcohol on a paper towel to wipe down the actual glass and black portion of the microwave. And we do use a little tiny piece of, it's like super soft fabric. It's not microfiber cloth, but it's just this fabric. I think it's 100% cotton. And I found that that's the only thing that I can wipe any finger marks off of the black portion of the microwave where you press the buttons. And cleaning inside the microwave, just spraying it with disinfectant and wiping everything out. And especially because it's right above the stove, the cooktop, so we use the fan whenever we cook, and sometimes the upper part of that microwave gets a little bit more dirty because of using the fan and the positioning of it in the kitchen. So it's just important to wipe that every so often. And I'm just going over with that tiny cloth that we keep near the microwave. It's specifically for fingerprints on the microwave and the stove whenever you push like bake. It drives my husband crazy if there's fingerprints on it, so we keep a tiny cloth there to wipe them off as soon as you use it. And now I'm just spraying out the sink with the disinfectant. And wiping the faucet as well, and then using the granite cleaner on the granite on the island, moving everything out of the way, putting my son's breakfast in the fridge. I think it was just like cut up fruit, that's all that was left there, and wiping all of the crumbs into the sink and wiping the countertops. And then here I am wiping down all of the appliances that are within toddler fingerprint height. So I'm just using a paper towel and the 70% alcohol, and I'm just wiping the whole appliance. This is just the dishwasher. And then I go on to the oven because we get milk splatter, juice splatter, fingerprints. If he is running around with the snack, he'll get that. And this is just his stool, so I'm just giving it a good wipe down because he stands there and eats snacks, or he'll stand there and we'll play with Play-Doh, so there's always crumbs or something on it. Okay, and now we're on the coffee bar portion of the countertop cleaning. So I'm just taking everything from that area and moving it away to the clean countertop, unplugging everything so I can wipe the backsplash, which is just tile. And I'm just wiping around the Keurig machine that we have here. Just like weird crumbs get back there. Refilling the Keurig. My husband Julian always, whenever he goes to get a coffee, it's always empty. So sometimes I try and fill it up just midday. And it's nice when everything's like full and ready to go. And then I'm just going in and dusting all of the things that we kept on that little tray there beside. Most of it's decorative. We don't use it that often. That one is a little pour over coffee container. That is a bottle of whiskey. That is an oil burner, but I don't really use those. I'll usually just use coconut oil and essential oils in that. And then that's the coconut sugar. That is a little railway tie that my husband brought home for me from work because he thought I would like it, and I do. And now I'm going on to the cupboards. So I'm just using a cloth with dish soap and water, and then a dry cloth after. So I'll wipe it with the wet cloth and then wipe with the dry so there's no streaks. And I go ahead and do this for all of the cupboards, which I'm sure I was very out of breath most of this, and I'm getting all of the stuff off the top of the fridge. Usually this is the dumping ground for all of the toys that I have to take away from my son, so I just went through and sorted those out. I'm continuing with the cupboards. Usually the bottom cupboards are a little worse than the top. The top usually just get dust, but the bottom cupboards, they get the juice splatters, the fingerprints, etc. And if I see any marks on the walls as I'm going, I'll just get those. That part right beside the fridge was usually the worst too. And now I'm just using wood polish for our sideboard in the dining room, taking out all of the decorations off and spraying it, and just wiping it in with a microfiber cloth. So just dusting and polishing. And then as I'm putting everything back on, I just give it a little wipe before I put it back on, just because dust, you know? I love those little star wood containers. We got those from HomeSense like years ago, and I just love them. And then I'm also going through and picking out any dead leaves off of my plants. And now to oil the table. This table is from Restoration Hardware, and we got it about 4 years ago. It's the type of table top that has the grooves in the top, so it's actually not the easiest to clean. We use a microfiber cloth for it, but sometimes if you use a certain cloth, threads will get stuck in the top, so you have to be careful. And usually if I'm doing a deep clean, I'll have to clean underneath because it's quite ornate. There's lots of little ledges and edges under there where dust can sit, so I'll have to take the oil all the way down to the bottom and the base. And then these are just dried flowers and stems. And then my prayer plant, which I'm taking off the dead leaves right now. And then not to forget the table where I eat breakfast with my son. I sit with him down there and we eat breakfast and all of his snacks there. So just to give that a little wipe. And he likes to pick all of the flowers off of this fake flower, sunflower thing. These are his affirmation cards. What's your power? And it goes through a bunch of different affirmations for him. Try and do those every day. I think that's a really good idea. All right, now the couch. So I'm just clearing up some of the toys out of the way and gonna take all of the pillows and blankets off the couch and cleaning it with a leather conditioner. Our living room is north-facing windows, so it doesn't get any direct sunlight unless it's just as soon as the sun comes up, it gets the direct sunlight for a little bit. But yeah, it's just important to take care of the leather. And this took a lot longer. I had to clip it because it was a very long clip, and you'll see I'm just like over it and out of breath. And now putting all of the blankets and fluffing everything back up so it looks like a cozy couch again. My husband Julian loves pillows. His thing is pillows and rugs. That's what he likes to buy at HomeSense. And now vacuuming all the crumbs and stuff that we wiped off the counters or fell off of the couch, all the dog hair. We usually vacuum, I would say 3 times a week. If my husband is home, it's definitely more because he notices it and it bothers him. And it's just vacuuming everything up. Do you guys notice if you have hardwood floors or tile floors and you put a throw carpet on top, do you notice that the lots of crumbs and dog hair will like seep through the carpet? And how often do you clean underneath? We usually do it, I would say maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And now we're putting away the vacuum and getting the mop. And just pouring a liberal amount of the water and alcohol and vinegar onto the mop, onto the fluffy side. And then I go over it once with the fluffy side, and then I go over with the dry side just to prevent streaks. And then it's doing all of the floors and trying not to step on it. Okay, hi guys. I am out of breath. Just finished wiping the floors. The angles that I could get, I mean, I don't know if that's interesting for you, but just finished. I mean, there's a bunch of things that I saw while cleaning. I'll show you. Like, we keep my son's bag here, his backpack here, so there's some scuffed marks there and little marks here that I have to wipe off. But man, I'm gonna go shower and get ready and put everything back to normal in their places, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like now. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, it has been many hours. I started cleaning at like, what was it? 12? 11? I don't know. It's like 3 o'clock now, almost 3:30. I just showered, got ready. Don't look so sweaty anymore. And I'm gonna show you the finished deep clean. This was not a speed clean. This was a deep clean. I was out of breath so often cleaning. Okay. So let's start at the front door. Oh, it feels so nice to have clean floors. So, gypsy and buttons. I just fluffed the pillows. This is my son's blanket, and I'm gonna bring this stuffed pig for my parents' dog. So cleaned up the floors, put away all the shoes, and then floors. And here, I'm gonna flip you around so I can see what's going on. Okay, so this is the finished, clean and tidy kitchen. My old coffee, don't mind that. And it's so funny because everything's already dirty again. Like, I had lunch and had to have a break so that the phone could charge, and it's with 2 dogs, with Gypsy and Buttons, with white fur. Their hair gets all over the floor so fast, but it does smell nice in here. Redraped this nice blanket here, put new batteries in the twinkle lights there. Just fertilized all of the plants on the weekend. And yeah, even cleaned the fire truck down there, if you can see it. That's the one thing with kids, is that like, we used to have nice bottles of wine and glassware in here, and that's what it looks like now. But yeah, it feels nice to have everything clean and oiled. But yeah, and everything's wiped down, everything's refluffed. Another thing that I normally do on a deep clean day would be I would wash all of these blankets and pillows on the couch, but we're just not going to do that today. I would also wash the dog bed down there, but no. I've done too much laundry in the last few days, and we'll do that next week or something. Yeah, the only thing that I forgot to do was I didn't dust this ledge. I can do that another time. And then I dusted the top of there. I didn't dust in the If you enjoyed this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the type of content that I'm creating, please subscribe. My name's Keely. It's so nice to have you here, and let me know down in the comments what other videos you would like to see. I also have another announcement. I am 16 weeks pregnant, so I am going to be posting some pregnancy videos, like what to expect. I have a 2-year-old right now, so a lot of my videos are going to be like morning routines with a 2-year-old and what to expect, because that was not the type of content that I used to watch before having a child, and now that I do, it's very helpful to watch stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not going to keep rambling. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!